So what's up guys, it's here by Nino or Quasi, and welcome back to another big baller video on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Ranked Play Season 1 Reloaded Multiplayer. Today is a huge day, and the reason for that is that they actually decided to GA 3 ARs and 1 SMG. The 3 ARs being the Krig C, we all know how much that was terrorizing the game, the Model L, the XM4, and the SMG of the SOG. So now we got new top 5 updated fastest killing ranked play classes for Black Ops 6 to show you guys. They're going to completely dominate the game, and I think you guys will be kind of surprised with the results that I have. I've studied their time to kills, and I can tell you guys which guns are going to be the most effective and what attachments you should be running within ranked play. So if you guys are excited to see the new top 5 or maybe top 6 ARs and SMGs within Black Ops 6 multiplayer ranked play and see what's up with them, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. On this channel, I typically do upload high kill nuke gameplays or multiplayer gameplays and just have fun in the game, but if you enjoy these ranked play videos, give me 1,000 likes to convince me to keep uploading ranked. I love what I do here, and if there's a want to see me mix it up a bit, then I'll definitely do that for you guys. Also, before I go further with these class setups, let me know what your current rank is in the comment section below. Let me know if you're going for that Iridescent, Top 250, Crimson, whatever the case is. And like always, shout out to the Noti gang from the comment section below. If it wasn't for you guys always supporting and showing love to the videos and the channel, I wouldn't be here. So I just want to say thank you guys for being the absolute best people in the whole wide world. Seriously, man, you guys really give me some life on this channel, which I always appreciate. But with all that talking out of the way, let's go ahead and start things off with the first ranked AR loadout, which is going to be the Ames 85. This is going to be what the pros are talking about. This is simply what the pros use in the CDL. So let's go ahead and give you guys this pro-approved class setup right now. So starting things off, the optic is going to be the AccuSpot Reflex, or you can use the Kepler Microflex, whatever you're more comfortable with. The iron sights aren't really clean on this joint, so more accuracy is better. Next up, we got the muzzle of the ported compensator. I prefer this over the compensator because your first couple of shots is what really matters in ranked play, especially because you're gonna be 1v1ing or 1v2ing people. And if you challenge more than one person, you're either likely dead or you've already recentered or started reshooting. And those first couple of shots mean a lot. For the barrel, we got the reinforced barrel, helping our damage range and our bullet velocity, allowing us to just have a faster time to kill at range. And the bullet velocity will make it so that the bullets connect faster if you're at super long ranges. The underbarrel that we're going to put on is the vertical foregrip to maximize our horizontal recoil control, so this gun can be very, very masterful with its accuracy. We don't have to worry about anything else. Rear grip wise, we got the ergonomic grip, helping our slide to fire speed and dive to fire speed for omni-movement purposes, and we got extra ADS speed to be even more snappy with this gun. And for our 5 attachment class, this is what we got right here. The Ames 85 in ranked play is going to prove to be one of the most accurate weapons in the entire game. As you can see here, very easy to use, doesn't have that much horizontal or vertical kick thanks to that underbarrel. So once you master the recoil control of this thing, it's really easy to get some really easy kills at farther ranges with this AR. Now, if you were to use Gunfighter, the stock that you should use is the balanced stock for the best movement, and the fire mod that you should use is recoil springs for even more recoil control, or you can even use overpressured rounds for bullet velocity, but I think that's just kind of overkill at that point. But most of you won't be using overkill just because these 5 attachments are really nice on the aim. Before we move forward to the other weapons in this video, we got the pistol, the Strider 22 with this loadout. Just use these basic attachments. We got the concussion and the Semtex as our lethal and our tactical, field upgrade being the trophy system. And then you should just copy these perks right here, as well as the perk Greed of Ninja if you don't want to be appearing, or being heard of, I should say. And you can even change your perk one, since everybody's running trophy system, to Dexterity or Gung Ho. People are going to have trophy systems around. You might see Flag Jacket as a waste of a perk, so that's kind of up to your call. But very simple how they have things kind of laid out here compared to previous Call of Duties. But now we're going to go ahead and use the SMG that all the pros are using within the CDL. And that's going to be the Jackal PDW, which definitely has some very great statistics. Muzzle-wise, we got the ported compensator, helping our first shot recoil control and our vertical recoil control once again, keeping us even more accurate for those important situations. The barrel here is going to be the reinforced barrel to help both our bullet velocity and our damage range, but I will say that you can even risk it by just running the long barrel if you want to stretch out your ranges and really have some maximum damage. but the reinforced barrel is a little bit more of a safer option for most gunfights. Underbarrel wise, I recommend the Ranger foregrip because not only does it give you horizontal recoil control, but also sprinting movement speed, giving you more movement overall to move from position to position or to capture an objective, whatever the case may be. Rear grip here is going to be ergonomic grip for all the omni movement benefits we talked about, as well as extra ADS speed to be more snappy. And our stock here is going to be the balanced stock for overall more movement, so this is going to be really snappy. You're not snappy, but move around a little bit faster. There you guys go. That's how you should be rocking your Jackal PDW within ranked play. Jackal, it's what all the pros are using, specifically with this class or a variation of it. And I mean, there's really no doubt why the Jackal PDW is so good. You can even try and stretch out your ranges, a little bit harder to do, especially with such limited ammo, but it is possible, as you guys can see there. Just make sure you keep your stuff at SMG range as much as possible and rock and roll. Really fun SMG to use here. Now we're gonna go ahead and mix things up with the GPR91. Now I would say there's no point in using the GPR91 over the Ames, just because it has a slower time to kill, but you might like the recoil control of the GPR91 more than the Ames 85. So regardless, let's go ahead and show you guys the class setup. Like always, the optic is either going to be the AccuSpot Reflex or the Kepler Microflex, whatever you prefer. At this point, you guys know the muzzle. The porta compensator just helps the most with your gunfights, in my opinion. The barrel is going to be the reinforced barrel for the damage range and bullet velocity boost, so you can be more consistent at farther ranges. But don't be afraid of the long barrel if you don't want to. I mean, reinforced barrel is just a safer option, though. Underbarrel wise, we're going to go ahead and put on the vertical foregrip for maximum horizontal recoil control, allowing us to really master the accuracy of this gun. And for our rear grip here, we got the ergonomic grip for that slider fire speed, data fire speed, and ADS speed, so we can be more snappy with the gun. And there you guys go. For 5 attachments, this is probably the best way to run the GPR91. If you wanted to, you could take off the vertical foregrip and maybe try out the recoil spring, see if that helps you a little bit more. But I already see this gun is extremely accurate with these attachments in hand here. So you can see, you hardly have any horizontal recoil control. You really don't have to deal with vertical with the vertical foregrip. And as you can see, it really is accurate. It's more accurate than the Ames. So if for some reason you don't really vibe with the Ames, this GPR91 might be your best bet, especially at those far range kills. So people might migrate to this. It does have a slightly slower time to kill than the Ames, but it is extremely accurate and easy to use. So definitely try this out. If you were to run Gunfighter, I would say don't use, any magazine, but for stock, use the balanced stock. And like I said, recoil springs or the overpressure rounds are a good way to go. But I really like these 5 attached on the GPR. It feels pretty nice. Next up, we got an SMG that I feel like is better than the Jackal PDW. If you look at this time to kill chart, the C9 just obliterates the Jackal PDW in most situations up close within like 20 meters. And it just, in my eyes, is the winner out of the 2 SMGs. So instead of running the Jackal, you guys should be running the C9. Let's go ahead and give you guys that class. Muzzle-wise is going to be the porta compensator, helping our recoil control once again for those first shot accuracy. The barrel here that I recommend is the reinforced barrel for both damage range and bullet velocity, but if you want maximum damage range, switch over to the long barrel. It's going to give you the most power possible, but maybe at super far ranges, you won't have the most bullet velocity, so I'll tell you what you want to rock. On the barrel that we got here is the vertical foregrip for the maximum horizontal recoil control, or you can even go to the Ranger foregrip, which honestly might be the better option for ranked play, just so you have that extra sprinting movement speed. When it comes to the rear grip, we got the ergonomic grip, helping our side of fire speed, dive to fire speed, and ADS speed like always. And for our stock, we got the balanced stock for overall maximum movement, so we can move around the map a lot more efficiently. And there you guys go. For 5 attachments, this is pretty much the best way to rock the C9. It's got that maximum movement, and like I said, I prefer this over the Jackal. It's pretty accurate for the most part. You also got a lot of movement from that sprinting movement speed, and you can even snipe people a little bit more effectively. The Jackal, it could be a little bit more accurate than the C9, but the C9 has that extra power that really makes it matter within these close range gunfights. So you might find more success with the C9 or the Jackal PDW. Definitely give it a shot and let me know what you think. And now for our 5th gun here, and this is the best AR easily. That's gonna be the AK-74. As you guys can see from this time to kill chart from True Game Data, the AK-74 destroys the other guns in terms of time to kill. However, this gun does have the most recoil, and thus it might not be the easiest to use, which is why I don't think too many people will use this, but somebody that's really skilled will obliterate ranked play with the AK-74. Let's go ahead and give you guys the class. So for the optic, as usual, use the Kepler Microflex or the AccuSpot Reflex, whatever you're more comfortable with. Muzzle-wise, we got the porta compensator helping our first shot recoil control and vertical recoil control, just keeping the gun as steady as possible. Barrel is going to be the reinforced barrel helping our damage range and bullet velocity, but like always, you could always use the long barrel for a little bit more damage. Underbarrel-wise is going to be the vertical foregrip, maximizing our horizontal recoil control, so it's going to be as accurate as possible, which you're definitely going to need for this gun in particular. And for our rear grip, we got that good old ergonomic grip, which we've already talked about endlessly. And literally, with these 5 attachments, this is probably the best that you can make this gun, unless you want to take off the barrel and put on the recoil springs, just so you have a little bit more horizontal and vertical recoil control. That'd probably be another great option, but you know, the barrel is pretty important to giving you more power. Legit, with this class setup, this is how accurate the AK-74 is going to feel. Like I said, it is a little bit harder to use. It is definitely not the easiest to use, but if you can maximize that power and maximize that recoil control, you're going to be melting as fast as possible. Now, you could take off the barrel like I said before and put on the recoil springs and then just put on full recoil control attachments, and you'll see that it's way smoother. Still gonna have some kick to it, but at least in this case, you're really gonna be taking advantage of that faster time to kill and bonding opponents a little bit more easily. So a little bit up to you. You can take off the recoil springs, put on the damage barrel, or, you know, use the damage barrel instead. But this is the fastest killing AR in all of ranked play, so definitely worth talking about. And just because we've ended so early, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a bonus class setup. That's going to be the Compact 92. You know, it's the fastest killing SMGs. You guys can see from statistics here. But there's a couple reasons why it doesn't work too well in ranked play. But I'm going to give you guys the class setup anyways. And literally, when it comes to the Compact 92, it's a great gun. It melts. But once you start stretching out the ranges and the fact that you only have 30 rounds, it gets too many hit markers at range. And there's just like no point in using it at range at that point. So if you're really keeping yourself up close, you'll melt everybody in your way. You could be definitely perfect on the hard point, but anything past that, you're not going to find too much versatility with the Compact 92. Could be a fun option, though, for sure. And it will melt the Jackal and the C9 into smithereens. But there you guys go. The 5 or 6 fastest killing, best ranked play class set of loadouts here within Black Ops 6 multiplayer ranked. Let me know if any of these surprise you, especially that AK-74. The AK-74, definitely not something to you know, mess around with. If somebody's using it, just be ready for an interesting match at that. But if you guys have used any of these loadouts and find success, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. You know, tune in for my other videos. I'm sure you guys are gonna love the content here. And let me know what you're looking forward to when it comes to Season 1 Reloaded of Ranked Play. Really appreciate the love and support. Follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MarkOfAHero. And thanks for changing my life just by watching this video. You're really freaking amazing, and I love you all.